Hi everyone. This is my presentation for Module 10 on Twitter. Review my POS approach and strategy to Twitter. It's similar to the original approach that we did a few modules ago. I'm going to focus on listening and learning to my community, talking and informing, and supporting. So for listening and learning, I want to find out what the fans want to learn about through the hashtag search that we'll get to a little bit later. And I want to find out what they want to learn about based on what hashtags they're using, what coaches they're talking to, who they're mentioning in their tweets, and just in general the conversation that they're having. And I want to learn what they're interested in learning about the show through this. And by that, once I do that, I will inform them through my tweets, post questions to them to keep them engaged, as well as promote the blog and by posting links to new articles and videos that I found. And finally, supporting to keep the online discussion going, talking to fans, and tweeting to the contestants and coaches, and as well as using retweets and mentions that I find that would have information about my community and what other people are posting based on the show in order to maybe gain more followers and a wider reach. So the first thing I'll do is show you my Twitter page. It is, I use the same name, Turn the Chair, so to keep everything similar and easy to find. I use the same picture as well. And then I put the disclaimer here that we need, as well as the link to my blog, so it's easy to find. Right now I have 8 followers. This includes class, and as well as I got a few followers through my tweets and my hashtags, some fans of The Voice, a fan page for one of the coaches, Usher. So hopefully the more I tweet and the more hashtags I use, I'll get more followers and fans to grow the community. For the hashtag search, I found a lot of hashtags through the main account for the show, which is NBC The Voice. And this is their main page. They have over 1 million followers, so they have a large reach for fans. And what they do a lot, they live tweet during the show, and they use hashtags that most of them start trending, which is how I found a lot of my hashtags for my hashtag search. Some of the main hashtags that I've been using were the coaches, and then some of the hashtags started by NBC The Voice official Twitter. Obviously, The Voice, This is The Voice, stuff coaches say, watch The Voice. Many of the hashtags that they use in conversation with the fans. And then also through the hashtag search, I found some fan accounts, which I also found during my, some of them I found during my Google blog search. So I can show you those quickly. I found the Voice fan site at Voice Wet Paint, which I found their website that I shared during a previous module. So I followed them, and they post news and articles about updates for people related to The Voice. Another one that I found was the Big Red Chairs account, which is the blog that I discussed before. And they also have similar tweets about updates on The Voice. And then finally, I found at NBC Talk Voice, the official Talk Voice Twitter fan page, and similar updates and news and videos they post on here as well. So a lot of these through the search led to me finding news and article information that I can add to my blog, as well as finding other material that I can share and retweet with my followers. I also found some lists to follow on the official Twitter, which was very helpful. They had a special list for all the contestants on past seasons and this season, season 3, season 2, anybody affiliated with the show, and the coaches, which I followed a lot of them as well on my Twitter. So that gave me also good information to use for my blog as well, and things to retweet from the actual contestants, which is pretty cool. So go on to my tweets. Some of the major topics that I tweet about are also in going along with my POS strategy. To promote my blog, I share links from my blog to get people to view what I've written about. Create conversation, ask questions to followers in order to interact with the community, as well as retweet relevant information that I found on any of the Twitter accounts I follow, and as in general, post updates on the past contestants. That could be things from my blog or videos from YouTube. And I also make sure I use hashtags related to the voice every time so that I can gain a wider reach in my community. Here are some sample tweets that I tweeted recently. I'll go again in relation to my POS strategy. So I've asked some questions to try to get conversation going. Which new coach is your favorite? And then also I've posted updates about what contestants are doing. So one of the contestants has a new single, so I posted the link to that. Another one has a new video, and then one of the contestants sang at opening day, which he tweeted, so I posted it, which I wouldn't have known about if I didn't follow him on Twitter. And then some more questions and retweets, as well as promoting my blog, reading the blog articles, and then periodically I'll keep tweeting. Don't forget to check out the blog to get more people to view it. So the next thing that I looked at was the influencers in my community. I found the major influencers are the 4 celebrity coaches, Usher, Shakira, Blake Shelton, and Adam Levine, as well as the host and correspondent, and also the past contestants. As I mentioned, Twitter and social media is a big part of this show and the community. So the coaches tweet during when the show's on in order to get people excited and engage the community. And also, a lot of the past contestants will tweet during the show, and they'll also tweet what they're doing, which I mentioned earlier. Because through Twitter, it's interesting to get real-time updates, and they post pictures and videos, things that are happening now. So the next thing that I want to talk about is my Bitly links. I chose to use Bitly because I'm familiar with it. So I created an account for my Twitter, and I posted all the links. And creating an account is good because you can actually save your links and keeping track of who's clicking on it. I've had a few clicks so far on many of my posts, so I'll show you some of them. So this is one of the first YouTube videos that I posted. It got 7 clicks, you can see over here, and it's cool because it shows you when it was clicked and then what platform it was clicked on and where. So this one had 7. My blog has had 2, which I guess it only posts the clicks from when you post the link, So I feel like I've had more because I've had comments and things on the blog. So I've only started keeping track of Bitly this week. My past voices page has had 3 clicks. 1 click on Terry McDermott's new single on my blog. And then 3 clicks for Vicky Martinez's new single that I posted on Twitter. Chris Mann singing at opening day had 3 clicks so far. There's the chart down there. And then this one had the most clicks. My blog article on 6 Things to Expect had 7 clicks since March 9th, 2013. So I'd like to conclude with some of my final thoughts on Twitter. In general, I think it's an excellent way to interact with my community, especially, which has such a wide audience. I found out that I have to use hashtags. It's important to get so anybody can see my tweets, not just if you follow me. So through fans who search hashtags, would be able to see what I'm tweeting about and hopefully follow or engage in my conversation, which is another reason why Twitter is a great tool. It's great for asking questions and talking to people, and you just have to make sure that you're concise, obviously 140 characters. And it's also a easy, fast way to connect and share, and it's also really unique because of the real-time discussion that it has and what's going on right now. A little, finally, some things that I found about Twitter versus the blog and Facebook. Obviously, the blog has more space, so you can write more, which I like to do. I like to give detailed and write longer articles about information I found for my community, and I've found it difficult to have short tweets. I always have to go back and edit and cut things out so that it fits the 140 characters. Blogs are easier, and it's more visually appealing for the audience. You can have a theme, and you can post. It's easy to view videos and images. You don't have to click links; they can be right there. And this is also similar with Facebook. I found I get more interaction on Facebook. It could be because I've had the Facebook longer, so more people have liked the page. But overall, I get more conversation on Facebook for my specific account. And I just have to keep on, make sure I tweet regularly, use all the proper hashtags for my community, and just try to get more followers and get more discussion. So it'll be interesting to see over time how how discussion changes and community grows. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone else has to say about Twitter, and I'll keep following everybody and seeing what they're updating. Thanks.